I mean, just from a therapist perspective, right? I mean, this is the other part of this trial. Everyone's paying attention to how she looked at the doctor, how the doctor looks at her. Will they get back together if he walks free? I mean, just kind of this twisted psychology that's been going on between the two of them.
The thing is with psychopaths, and perhaps I am labeling Gypsy at best a sociopath, but the thing with psychopaths is their infatuation tends to be very short-lived. But I think he is still clearly fixated onto her because they are both totally bad apples, to say the least. And I think today, I don't know, that we were talking about it last night, you know, is this a case of, is she going to sell him out? But I think she'll carry on minimising the relationship because in her head, he won't have repercussions, he'll get out, and then they can create that wonderful love affair again.
Is this a true love affair, or is this just a connection between two people that are manipulative and just have this twisted thing going on?
They're a love affair? Are you kidding?
It's probably a little
Are you kidding? To him, love means being drowned in a bath. I'm sorry, that's just my opinion. I think he's
that's what
guilty.
we want you here.
I think he's guilty as hell, and she, I still believe, knew about it. I mean, the pillow talk, it's interesting because when he was telling her this pillow talk of, oh, I'm going to do this, he's also, in a way, controlling her. So with psychopaths, there has to be some level of dominance. But, is what I think about them.
Simone laying it out. Well, Gypsy has already had a lot to say about her relationship with Mark Macneill. We know that. Explosive revelations about their affair, including these. Take this to both of you, all right? Obviously, the affair was very juicy and very nasty. Simone is obsessed with it, I can tell here, from a psychological standpoint. But when it comes to talking murder, have the dots been connected?
They have not been connected. The state has a really circumstantial case, and they really haven't done anything to prove that this was a homicide. And that's what the jurors have to believe at the end of the day.
Well, okay, maybe I'm being naive, which really could be true, but I really hope the jurors actually will see that this is based on, do they believe in coincidences? He's admitted to having an affair motive. He's admitted to, you know, sorry, not drowning her, but giving her too many drugs 2 days before. And then he's admitted today, we're going to find out from an inmate, hopefully, that actually he fed her Oxycontin and helped her drown under the bath. Oh, and by the way, being a psychopath, he probably said, can you say thank you afterwards? Oh, and my daughters do say thank you. Sorry, this man is just, oh.
Stay with us, because before Gypsy, the testimony from an ex-con, Jason Hoyer, I bet you're going to want to analyze this, Simone, has already won his own legal battle in the courtroom this morning, getting immunity from self-incrimination. So, first of all, I guess, Nicole, before we go back there, why, and there's Jason right there, why do you think the judge ruled this way?
Because he really can't testify only to what he wants to testify to. The defense has to be able to cross-examine him. And so what the prosecution was proposing was that he would be able to take the stand, say what they wanted him to say, and that the defense couldn't cross-examine him about being a liar. And
any less credible than the other guys, and I'm just hoping, because he seems to have a lot of specific information that the doctor told him. And even yesterday, the other inmates, again, maybe I'm being naive, but he didn't deny killing her. Imagine this, okay? We say to our mother-in-laws, now, no, I didn't have an affair, but if I did, no one can prove it.
It's like O.J. Simpson, he wrote that book. I didn't kill him, but if I did, this is how I would have done it, you know? Ooh, we could analyze all of this. All right, we're going to take a quick break, and on the other side, we're going to take you right into that Utah courtroom so you won't miss any of the coverage here of the Macneill Murder Trial. Stay with us.